The most important piece of any media campaign is the idea. The original idea, the idea that the entire rest of the campaign is based on. If you're not a creative, you probably don't have the best ideas. And that is the nicest way I can put it. Oftentimes, we find ourselves coming into a project and we're kind of like on the tail end of the ideation phase. And there's already been so much work to ideate and push it to a place where it can now actually be brought to production. And the idea sucks. The idea right out the bat just is terrible. We ask questions as to why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And, sometimes they got the answer. They're just not like good answers, right? But there's so much that's been invested already. They've been working on this idea for 3-4 months now, 2 months, 6 weeks, you know what I mean? That we don't want to just tell them to throw it all out, but they probably should. It's a bad idea. If you're solving logistical transportation issues using AI, then you probably don't have good ideas. I'm just going to be honest with you. You should probably bring in the creative team who's going to produce this stuff a lot earlier so they can give you better ideas. At least if you have people who have great ideas come together with your knowledge on the industry, your knowledge on your customer base and what's important to them, like you together now can create really great ideas that'll work. But both of you by yourselves, it's not going to do it. So instead of saying, okay, let's come up with the idea, then bring in the creative team, instead of that, focus on bringing the production team in early, having those conversations about what this is going to look like, what you're capable of doing, and then proceed enthusiastically. The other piece of it is that a creative may say something and a non-creative hears something totally different than what's said. People have been in meetings and said, man, that's a really good idea, but they didn't go for it because what they heard was something different. So you have to be able to have patience and listen and say, what do you mean by this? Can you give me an example of like how that would play out? Remember too, you have bias. So if you like watching rom-coms and somebody has an idea about an action flick, you might say no to the action flick because you like rom-coms. You're used to watching that. If you like reality TV and somebody comes to you with theatrical drama, you might say no to the theatrical drama because you like reality TV. That's your bias. That's where your palate is calibrated to. Be careful with that. You could just throw away a ton of really great ideas by having, that kind of palate. And please don't have a reality TV palate. Don't do that.